Hey, this is GVM, and this is my review of the J2-4 Jestas, the Jesta Cannon, the Jesta Shazar Type A, and the Type B/C variants. No regular J1 Jesta because it's so basic, and I could technically it's what you get with the J4 Jesta, but with extra accessories. So if you just want a cheap and basic Jesta, just to get the J1, but from the impressive arsenal here, get the J2 to 4 for they're way easier. And the reason I delayed my video for a while is because I just got my effect versions, and I wanted to show what you get with the effect versions. Now I won't be opening up the runners because they're just the same. The only difference is that the effect ver comes with the ver anime or robot spirits effects, which I'm going to show you right now. Hold on, just they're still in the plastic. So this came with the J3, this guy, but this is my first copy. My second copy is the one with the effect version. And as you can see, there are several thruster units, a slashing beam effect, and one. Oh, that's disappointing. So apparently, that's one of the beam effects has been bent, or rather, there's no peg for it. So that's a bummer, but I have several of them already. I just wanted the thruster effects mostly, and maybe the slashing beam effect. That's okay. I'll find a way to address a problem like that. But uh, you do get an intact one here. You can see that beam effect. Yeah, that's not the beam saber. That is a shooting beam effect, which you can technically use as a beam saber. And oh, that's odd. Oh, so apparently this comes with the J4, not the J3. The J3 comes with this bag. So no beam slash effect, but you do get thruster units and two beam shooting effects. That's not so bad because yeah. So let's get on with the reviews of this particular lineup. Now, I also got a second Jesta Cannon because my plan is eventually, since I have this giant hangar base, and according to the wiki, there were 12 Rakylum Jestas and 6 Shazar team Jestas. I'll be getting. Well, I technically have 6 Jestas right now, just 2 are unbuilt. I'm getting 12 more Jestas in the future. And despite them being bootlegs, they're very cheap, the quality is okay, and yeah. So, let's get on with the sort of review. Now, accessory wise, with every Jesta, including the J1 that I don't have, but I did see other reviews, you get with this is for all the Jestas, okay? You get this backpack, and there's a light problem. Yeah, you get this backpack with all the armatures and the arm joint parts for it. Here's the short version. And you can technically put this on a J-Gun, which we do have a volunteer in the form of the... I wanted to bring him out. The J-Gun Echoas type with the green visor. It came from the Blastmaster that I also have, but it doesn't look tactical. And yeah, you can use it, but it doesn't really look good. You'd have to recolor it. And for the accessories wise, you get two for each Jesta so far. You get 2 of these peace hands, 2 of these closed fists, 2 of these holding hands, and 2 of the open palm hands. And since this is a mega video regarding all the Jestas, except for the J1, for the J2 Jesta cannon, you get a beam rifle here, and you get the, I just call this the beam machine gun. So you get that with every Jesta cannon, and a spare grenade launcher, a grenade rack, and a different beam saber holder, because the beam saber is normally let's get a volunteer. It's normally on the left forearm, but since it has this forearm has been converted into an armored shield unit, you cannot. And the reason I got 2 Jesta cannons is so I can give symmetrical cannon loadouts. This one, I refer to it as the anti-air unit. And yeah, so there's a minor color difference between the 2 Jestas. I don't know if the J1 uses this color scheme more than the J2. I don't know if I'll ever get a J1. Frankly, I'd rather have more accessories. So yeah, so this is the there's an alternate thruster bell for not using the thruster effects, but I gave them all the same thruster effect capable nozzles or bells. This one is more more of the standard gun cannon-esque reference. It has 2 beam cannons. Now there are 2 versions of this attachment. This one is to attach the beam effect. Now I'm going to show it here. You're gonna have to be very careful when attaching. So yeah, it's gonna be like that. It also works for the beam rifles. Now I'm sorry that I cannot pose them good here. I'm limited by my range. This is the best I can do for now, but I'm showing off what you get. You also get, this is how you use them, or if you don't want to use this piece, it's detachable, you can do this, but I suggest just keeping this on. It's safer that way. And you can also, the machine gun also comes with a different rifle bit, well, whatever you call this. So the ones I put can do this. There's also the option of not giving it that ability to use beam effects. Now this can also be used by the beam sabers. It's I swear the Jagans have an easier deployment, even though it has a similar. Just looking for my multi-tool. This saves the day. Or not. Yeah, I can't get this out quick. Yeah, this is more difficult than I thought. So we'll just use a volunteer beam saber. Or not. It's also very difficult to remove. Just gonna try to remove it. Yeah, it's been removed. There's the beam saber. And I do have this slashing effect is from the Baobao G3 high mobility type. And yeah, it's like that. Now you notice there's a unicorn here. He's just there as a placeholder. I mean the Banshee. Now for thruster effects, I originally wanted to show off putting them all here, because you get two versions of the thruster bells for the propellant tanks, and since they're already here, I'll just show them. This is also from the high mobility. So this is how it's supposed to sort of work, as you can see. Now I don't have the patience to put them all in, but yeah, it's basically that. Now since that's out of the way, I'm going to show off something amazing with this kit. You get a second attachment for the normal whole back skirt. So yeah, more space. And I'm just gonna put back all these. So for the J4, right, let's begin with the J3. The J3, you see, is what you get, and you notice that they have a different head unit. This one has a tactical scope thing. They all have it. Every Jestas so far that I've had, they all have the same accessories, except that the cannon only comes with one of these rather than two, which I'm a big fan of this gun right now, so I got multiple. For the, as you can see, the J3 has these two beam rifles and the Stark Jagan backpack. The J4 is the most normal Jagan I have, and yeah, the only difference between this and the other Jagans is it actually is the most basic of them. but it comes with also the most uh, gun accessories. It gets a standard dual guns, the dual rifles, the net gun, or as I'm going to call this, something else for my personal reasons, a giant grenade gun, and this, the beam launcher. This part is, although the runners are not the same as the Bandai one, this is technically from the Rizal commander type, and the Rizal no, just the commander type. The the general rifle version is different. So none of this moves, and also you'd have to make sure that all of this is sanded out so that there's an ease of attaching this. It's also the most difficult weapon to pose in terms of I have to put a dragon in kneeling position combined with having a trigger finger here, and there's no peg on it, so see, there's no peg, so there's a chance that just moving the hand alone will cause the very nimble hand parts to break. So that's a potential problem. I apologize, I cannot pose with this because it's very difficult. I'll try, I guess. Nah, it's too much work. So, yeah, since I already built the guy, there's also the Jindong aerial, and I was so mad at this kit on the it has a cool factor. I love the head the most, but I don't know if my camera has the same problem as my phone screen right now, but this thing is so badass in appearance. As articulation, it's solid. It's a brick, except for the hands that also has the same. My Bandai version also has the same issues with the hands, like they're flimsy, very flimsy. But at the same time, I only got this mostly for the evil look. I also use the double hall marker for the sensor here. The stickers for the eyes mostly. Yeah. So yeah, the articulation is what you expect. I don't want to touch it anymore. It's just I just have it as my only bootleg aerial. I'd rather give a demonstration of the articulations here. So this uses the same attachment point as modern high grades before, I guess you could say 2015 and up. Oh no, the Double O also has the same Season 2 Double O attachment points. There's a peg and ball joint, and articulation is good. It's very solid, actually. The only issues I've gotten so far are from the leg waist unit. This part is the most problematic. If you have some leftover polycaps PC7 from Bandai, just exchange them for that. The other polycaps are super solid. Like, there's no problem. Maybe also the PC8 for the hands. So articulation is just really good, aside from the waist problem. And yeah, you can technically kneel. The problem is problem here is just getting it close enough for the other hand to hold the beam launcher. So yeah, the only other stuff I'm going to do for the rest of the video is to show you what it looks like with the bass jammers, because I have both the, I believe this is the 89, and I'm going to check. Yeah, this is the Type 89 bass jabber, and this is the normal bass jabber that's beaten up because I was not careful when I was this little boy, or just a few years ago. But I will show them off. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it doesn't really do that. The whole kneeling part. Maybe the normal Jester can handle it. Yeah, it could sorta. You have to be specific with it. Now, just as it is, without the floating action bass, it looks good. I mean, maybe I should give it a gun to pose with. That's a bit time consuming. So we'll just use this guy. Let's see. Since this is a review, I'll just give some minor effort with putting the Jestas on this bass jabber. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna try this. I don't think this is gonna. Oh, it's there. No. Oh, how the hell do you pose it? Hold on, I'm gonna look at that. How does one pose with this? Oh dang, you can't actually pose it without lying down. Like, it has to lie down. That is disappointing. It has to do this. That is so disappointing. I mean, it kind of looks okay, but no. That's so disappointing. Okay, so let's try with the 89, because this thing is useless. Oh, it's roughly the same actually. So there's more wiggle room, but what you see is what you get, lads and ladies. So yeah, it's not that great. And let's put it in a tactical pose just for the sake of it. Yeah, this is basically what you would get as a J1 Jestas, I guess. I apologize for anyone who wanted to oppose with this, but you know what? Since I'm already just doing it, let's give it a go. Let's try and make it possible. I mean, it's gonna be annoying to do, but we have to try. We have to try. I'll have to use I have to use the J4 though. I don't want to use the other Jestas. Oh, by the way, if I said Jagan in this video instead of Jestas, that's just on me. I'm really tired. Like, I'm fixing entire parts of my room. So yeah, it's supposed to do this. You're supposed to do this. Oh, I guess it's the other leg. So yeah, you're supposed to pose it something like that. And as an added bonus, beam effect. So yeah. Oh, if you notice, I didn't put in the net gun. I just don't like it. It doesn't have a peg also to attach, so it doesn't really stay there. Also, you get two left trigger fingers for the J4. This is one of them, but you don't get all of these parts. This sound is specific for this because, well, it doesn't have a trigger finger peg connector with it. So yeah. So for the outro, let's give them a proper outro. I can't believe I'm going to have a total of 18 of these things in the future. A total of 18. So this is my first batch of a squad. I'm getting 4 more Jestas cannons in the future because I like my Jestas asymmetrical. And yeah, this is GVM. My next kit that I will be reviewing, unboxing and reviewing, will be the possibly the Gundam G Quarks Red Gundam. I also have a lot of new stuff that my dad got me in Japan, of which 2 of them are Move kits. Only one of them is an HG Gundam, and I got 3 sets of that new tabletop Gundam. That's the new ones. So yeah, this is GVM signing off, and oh wait, let's not go out for that. A special, shall we say, treat would be that I am going to do a redux of maybe this guy or the rest of my admittedly large number of unreviewed stuff. So yeah, this is GVM. This was the review of the J2-4 Jestas, the Jesta cannons, the Type A and the Type BC, and a cameo from the Unicorn and the Black Ariel. This is GVM signing off.